All too soon, the much anticipated 2024 December 7th general elections has come to a close. And amazingly, we've seen some few entertainment, people make their way into Parliament. And it comes with so much excitement to the creative arts sector because we are anticipating and hoping that this time around there will be great strides being made in the creative arts. And so we can talk of John Dumelo taking over from Madam Lydia Seram inside Ayawaso West Wuogon. And we can also talk about musician turned politician Kwame Asare upon, popularly known as A+, also Gomwa Central parliamentary seat in the Central region. And also, we can speak of Baba Sadiq Okaikwe Central, and we can also speak of A.B. Bright, Tema Central, Abla Difa Gomashi, Ketu South, and we have Ohene Kwame Frimpong, Asante Achim North, and a host of others. And what does this mean to our creative art and tourism sector? Magic.
Yeah, it means a lot, but it doesn't mean a lot for me because if with the creative art, if you don't have people at heart who love the creative art, and even you vote for them to go to Parliament, you give them a ministerial position, they cannot do anything. If they say they don't have the creative art heart, they cannot do anything because we witnessed some last administration with Mr. Awa, Krekumante, later Jepemesa came on board. So for me, I can say unless this administration have started ruling this country, they are putting some people in some position. Because as of now, I don't know who they are going to, either the creative art board. Because even up to now, we have a creative art board which is there with only Jan Kroma being the board chair, and I don't know what is happening. So for me, although we have creative people who have been voted to Parliament, but if they don't have the creative art, for someone like John Dumelo, for me, I don't see him as a creative person because he's now a farmer. Maybe he'll be thinking about going to the agric sector or somewhere. And Rexoma has been in the system. He's still the boss of Gamro. What has he done for Gamro? You get in A+ is always sitting on radio shouting, always talking. He has done nothing for the creative. And who else again? So for me, we can vote them into Parliament, with creative into Parliament, but if they don't have the creative at heart, they cannot do anything for us. Ejepemesa is not a creative person, but he was able to start something with the CNC, as we spoke about it on radio, and we talk about it on radio, and he started doing something about it. But if you don't have people at heart who love the creative, who are, and Baba Sadiq, the other day I was saying, when these guys, you're on opposition, speaking like that, if you come to power and you don't do anything, we will come after you guys. Because if, it's like damn, if you are sitting, drafting, if you are sitting at the back, we see everything, but when you come and sit there playing it, you say, hey, that thing is not easy like that. So you guys, you are opposition, you are talking plenty, when it comes to power and you don't do what you guys are saying or do the same thing what the other one was there doing, we come after you guys. Because for me, Baba Sadiq, A+, what do you call it? John Dumelo, this guy, Rexoma. Still, Rexoma, he's not even a member of Parliament, but he's a supporter of NDC. He's a creative art. He's part of those who wrote the manifesto. He has been going on radio station debating about the John Mahamad's administration manifesto, defending it. And when it comes to power, we make sure we do this, we do that. And you are the boss of Gamro. We are not seeing anything. Gamro is in shambles. Gamro is struggling, even to pay royalties to artists, to those who deserve it. You don't do it. So for me, Hetty, we can vote creative into Parliament, assign a post to them as Parliament ministers. If they don't have the creative at heart, it's very difficult to do anything for the creative. So for me, it's not news to me. It's not any new to me. The same old story now. Unless they prove to us or they prove to me that, we have come to power and we said we do this, we do that. And we are doing it, not we have done it. You are doing it or we have done it. But power now there for me, I can't put my last coin on them that if they can do something as of now. I'm not sure.
Right. Let me come to you, Chris.
I remember when everyone was advocating for Marco Onekingmultimedia to venture into, for the
creative art minister.
Yes, minister. I was one of those people who were skeptical about his, appointment, and skeptical about the fact that he wasn't going to have that much impact.
He can't deliver.
Well, that's a strong one, but even if he was going to deliver, we are not going. It was going to be very marginal.
Right.
We are not going to see that kind of change. Immediate shifts. Seeing a lot in the media space. In the creative art space, because he doesn't call the shot. He is going to sink into the hymn book of a political party. You need to go by what the political party is preaching. You understand? As I speak to you right now, before the 2024 election, John Dramani Mahama, who is the leader and the leader of the NDC, in his manifesto, he launched what we call the Black Star Experience. Those are the things I look out for. I am not looking out for, overly, because there are 6-5 of them going to parliament, so overly going to perform.
Yes.
I am looking out for what they have said in their manifesto and how they are going to deliver. So, if you are Baba Sadiq, if you are John Dumelo, if you are Ebi Bright, or from NDC, and NDC have enumerated a number of things they are going to do for the creative arts. The one I remember has to do with the Black Star Experience. So they would have to push for that to happen. So that is what I'm looking out for. I am not looking out for, yes, they can also work out new things and all of that. But first thing first, what is in the manifesto? They should force them to deliver what is in the manifesto, in their manifesto. That is what, you see, this is the same thing that happened to, the outgoing administration PP. When Baumia stood on, in fact, His Excellency Baumia stood
at Cape Coast.
In Cape Coast.
Yeah.
On the platform, promising Ghanaians and promising the creative art a lot of things. We didn't have people who were there to push him, to push them.
But the media were there. We spoke about it.
The media, no, I'm talking about people who were part of the party.
Oh, okay.
The likes of the caucus. The likes of the caucus. The likes of, what's his name? Freddie Mens, Uncle Freddie. Yes. Those people who were closer to them. What did they do? So those are the things. If you have people who are there to push that agenda, keep reminding them, Charlie, this is what you promised the people. What are you doing about it? Go by it. So I want to see those things manifest first. And then we can look at other things that can come on board. Because remember, they are parliamentarians. They did not go there on the ticket of the fact that, or on the basis of the fact that they are going there to change the creative space. No. They are there to represent their constituents. And in their constituents, there are a lot of people, including creative people in the creative arts. So all the attention cannot be in the creative arts space just because they are from that space. They are there to represent their people. So that is it. But because they are from the creative arts space, it means that they have this ability to push for whatever it was stated in manifesto. So that is what I'm looking at.